Welcome guys to Driveway Journey. I'm Bert and I'm all about moving from our first keys to our dream driveways. Now, part of moving from our first keys to our dream driveways is a topic that comes up very often online when it comes to cars and buying nice cars and expensive cars. A controversial topic, and that is financing. All the time you see people online saying, oh, if you have to finance a car, you can't afford it. If you have a loan on your car, you don't own the car, the bank owns your car. And it's like, people will buy these awesome cars they've wanted to buy for a long time because someone's finally getting into their dream car. They finally get their dream 911, and then some broke dude on the internet's gonna be like, oh, well, technically the bank owns your car because you have a car loan and you have to finance your car. They kill the mood of these guys that just bought their dream cars, and I hate to see that. I just actually sold my fun car, but I had a BMW M2, a 2016 M2, and I financed that car. I did a car loan for 5 or 6 years on the BMW M2, but I paid it in 2. Did I need to finance the car? No. I could have bought that car flat out with cash. Apparently, it means I can't afford the car. Now, I did all the maintenance that I was supposed to do on that car without question. If it needed spark plugs at, every 30,000 miles, I did the spark plugs. If it needed all the fluids done, I did all the fluid. If it had something that was broken on the car, I fixed it on that car. And it was all at a proper indie BMW specific shop. Apparently, I can't afford my BMW M2 because it was on finance. Yes, you could always save money by paying cash and not paying on the interest. Absolutely 100%. Unless you have a 2% interest or something like that where it's basically free money, right? You could take 30,000, put it in the stock market in the S&P, and you're almost guaranteed to make more than 2%. So you're going to net profit more than if you're going to just flat out put the money in the car and not have it invested. It's going to work out better for you to finance the car. If you're buying a car and that 6% interest is going to kill you, if it means the difference between growing your wealth and not growing your wealth, don't buy the car, especially early on. Month over month, during the entirety of my BMW journey, right? I've had BMWs for the last 5 years. I had an M240i and then a BMW M2. During that entire time, my wealth has been growing very consistently, a few percentage points month over month. Multiple percent growth month over month gets very difficult the higher in net worth you go. And once you're into 6 figures, it becomes a lot harder to sustain that long term. Let's say you get 4% month over month growth, right? In 1 year, that is a lot of growth. And when you're in 6 figures, that's very difficult to sustain. And somehow I managed to do it while owning a BMW M2. So I made sure when I bought my M2, regardless of the fact that it was financed, I made sure that the money that was going every month towards that car payment was not going to hinder my net worth growth. And that is a big important point. I made sure that I can afford the car and the growth on top of it. I made sure that I could afford the maintenance of the car. So if I all of a sudden get a $1,000 repair bill, I can pay it. If I know every 30,000 miles I have a big maintenance job that has to be done on the car, like spark plugs and all the fluids, stuff like that, I know I can afford it. So I think it's very important that you look intrinsically and ask yourself, can I afford all these things before I buy this car? And then do not worry about whether you finance it or not. You just have to factor in how much money is coming in, how much money is coming out, right? It doesn't matter whether you pay cash or finance. A lot of times it'll probably make more sense to finance the car than it is to pay cash. So that's my advice to you guys. Make sure you can afford every aspect of the car before you buy it, and don't worry about whether you're financing it so much or paying cash. Because a lot of times having the bank own your car makes more sense than just paying flat out cash. And I tested this too, the whole, the car feels different when you own it. When you have that piece of paper in your hand that says this is the title and you own the car, it's gonna feel so different. So I put that to the test, right? I went for a drive a week before I paid off the car. Yeah, I'm ripping my M2, I'm shifting the gears, feels nice, all right, cool. Then I make my final payment, I'm like, cool, I owe 0 on the car, it's basically mine, I just gotta wait for the title. So I went for a test drive in my BMW M2, ripping the gears, having fun. Yeah, it feels the same, it doesn't feel any different. And then it finally came. It finally arrived in the mail in this nice little envelope, the title to my BMW M2. So what did I do? I took it with me, I put it in my glove compartment, and I went for a drive. And guess what? It didn't feel any different than when I had the loan versus when it was paid off. It makes no difference, guys. If you can afford the car, you can afford the car. It does not matter if you're financing it, if you're paying cash. Yeah, there's something to be said about paying cash for something and not financing it. 100%. In reality, does it matter? No. As long as like you're not hindering your financial growth, you're fine. This whole argument of the car feels, it drives different when, you know, you own the title and not the bank, or oh, if the bank owns your car, it's not really yours, you know, you can't really afford it. These are all stupid arguments that people say on the internet. It really doesn't make a difference. That is my opinion, guys. And it didn't feel any different to me when I paid it off versus when I still owed like 10 grand on it, 20 grand, whatever. It made zero difference to me in terms of how the car drove, how it felt, mentally how it felt. No difference. Let me know what you guys think, because this apparently seems to be a kind of a controversial topic for the longest time online. So let me know what you guys think. If you like my little yapping video on this topic, let me know. Leave me a like. Definitely leave me a comment. Give me your thoughts. Subscribe if you want more videos from me on driveway journey. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.